pop art cultural expressionist. And you know, if you're clarifying or classifying, when people have asked me to tell them about Adam's work, he's an expressionist because it's an expressionistic type of painting and drawing, but he's really a cultural pop art expressionist. And this is a huge genre that's coming out of pop culture, American television history and culture. It's really a tremendous art form and really fun. And I don't know any other gallery that's shown someone who really is a cultural pop art expressionist.
And so many of your works reflect something relevant to your iconic Batman character.
Well, it's a good question, Alan. Yes, they do. I mean, after 45 years of doing all this nonsense, you know, who better to bring it to life in paintings or drawings, I think, than the guy who created the character for film. And people seem to like it, respond to it. And David is right. I guess, in a very real sense, I represent pop culture, and in an iconic way. And it's been very good to me. So anything I can do to help the fans stumble along is good. And I keep expanding my fan base, you know.
You do. In fact, as I was walking from the parking lot over here, walking by a kids' shoe store, Brooks Shoes for Kids, they have a Batman raincoat in the window at the door at the entrance, the old style Batman colors, and right there. I mean, and we're talking about a 6 or 7-year-old kid is going to be wearing that.
I keep seeing more of the objects, more merchandising, if you will, relative to our older TV series and film than I do anything else with Batman. And I think, in a sense, that's a tribute to our show and its longevity and the fact that it always appears kind of fresh to people because it was fun and funny on one level and yet serious for the kids on another.
Yeah. I was 9 years old when your show came on.
Well, you turned out okay, didn't you?
Yeah, despite, but...
thanks to our show,
yeah,
our little show.
That was probably what it was, the reason. So, and now Julie Newmar is going to be here?
Julie called me and said, yes, she would love to be here.
Yeah.
And several other people associated with the show, yeah.
Wow, you'll have Catwoman and some of the others here.
Yes, and
that's incredible.
And the subject of so many wet dreams.
Yeah.
Julie, go on.
I spent some time with her last year, and I know exactly what you're talking about. She's still a very beautiful lady.
Well,
yes.
She's lovely, and she's charming, she's bright, and
incredible.
An artist in her own right, certainly.
Yes, she is. So, tell me about this. This is.
This would be my sense, in some kind of dream, of Bruce Wayne. You know, Batman's alter ego, if you will, doppelganger.
Excellent. So,
these pictures, paintings are pretty raw and untamed, just like me, Alan. And here, for example, is the Bride of King Tut.
How long have you been painting?
About, without anyone knowing, except the folks in my household, about 40 years.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been showing people outside of your household your painting?
About 2 days.
So this is an unseen side of Adam West.
I think so, yeah. And David Street encouraged me to do this. And I think he's right. I mean, if somebody has a talent for something else, you know, artists could do many things. Mm-hmm. And I thought I'd give it a shot.
Very good.
And of course, there's money.
Yes, of course there's money.
Yes, there's much money in pop culture. And people have already attempted to buy my stuff. And that's the only reason I bring it up in a tongue-in-cheek way.
Yeah.
And I'm flattered that they want to pay money for my pictures. It's terrific.
Well, here in Beverly Hills, I guess we'll on Friday. Essentially, Beverly Hills will turn into Gotham on
It
Friday.
could.
Yeah.
On Friday night,
Yeah.
December 10th. That's great. Even the Batmobile, I understand.
Excellent. Excellent.
I may get a chance to drive it down the street and see what I can find.
Yeah. Wonderful.